Wake up, you. Wake up, you. Come on. Also, phone. Wake up, you. Check. Okay. Just waiting for everything to catch up. Oh, it seems like it actually goes live quicker with this, too. Handy. Oh, and look at that overlay. Yeah, hang on. Oh, is that you? Okay. So I heard myself come back. What happened? Better? Okay. I heard myself just fine, but through my headset. But I've got it up on my phone. It is a nice monitor. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clefty's Corner, like the proper full. Now we've got it here, Clefty's Corner, because I have a lovely overlay. We've got my fucking Xbox streams working in here now. Yes, there we fucking go. Massive shout out to my lovely wife moderator, and she's going to get a plug. If I could spell it right, apparently. Bonk. Eh? Like my laptop screen? That's what I'm trying to watch here. Hang on. Okay, we're new things. New things. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. Okay. Well, thank you. And yes, that's part of the thing with the new overlay is it's got a handy dandy thing to make it easier for me to see when things host. So hopefully it'll get around Twitch being a little bit derptastic and not properly telling me things that I need to know. I can hear. Okay, well, small tweaks. Would you stop that shit? Alright, check another TV viewer, Boogie Bills, Jupe Dog, Extra More, Ice Wizards, Journestu, Join Effort, Lisby Themed, and Josefra7. Thanks for joining me in Clefty's Corner, guys. Welcome. Hopefully your its will be stimulated tonight. Mine's already super stimulated because we got all my shit working and it's the proper Clefty's Corner. Like, happy joy. Yeah, I like it a lot too. It's working. Excuse me for a little bit of like geek out over having my shit like all properly set. And feel free to geek out as well because it ultimately like it's happy for me, but it's happy for me because it's good for you guys. It gives a more clean, good presentation, and I can bring all of my shit together in kind of a unified thing to give you better content. Alrighty. Take a look at my vast Xbox library. We'll be getting to a lot of these. Some of them are already in. Makes of the happy. And, traditionally, as we get started, but now especially time celebratorily, yes! Ooh! Ooh! Snazzy! Cool. Cool. Power up. Yes! This makes me happy. I've leveled up to a proper setup. I'm the happiest girl in the ball. Perfect. And it works perfectly. We don't have to unhook and fucking chug stuff back and forth either. It's like, thank you. Much more of the effectual and yes. That makes me so much happy I can do it this way. I couldn't go back to the fucking. If I really had to, like, I guess I was gonna, but I would have fucking hated it the whole time because I felt like I would just been giving subpar content, having my Xbox thing still be out in the living room, subject to people crossing because it's a living room, the noise, the interaction because it's a living room, shitty camera angle because it's a living room. What am I? I'm just gonna have to remember I am playing Xbox right now. I went for WASD in my mouse. I was like, wait, no. By the way, it's just as a thought, although as I'm much mentioning this, you may want to look into doing this for, the Dyson Men streams and the other stuff that we're doing, right? Like, better overlay and shit like that. You're gonna have to get something very, like, D&D themed for your little portrait frame. Well, I thought you were doing the same thing. You were the same idea, where it was kind of themed around what you were, So like D&D, I would have assumed something kind of still having like mechanical, but like say dwarven mechanical dragon. Happy. As much as I hated it, and I wanted to punch the clown. I kind of want to punch myself for thinking about it. I'm in such a good mood. My brain is singing out that stupid fucking clown song from Liar Liar. Probably because I also did the, which is from Liar Liar. But that fucked up clown when it's Max's birthday and Fletcher doesn't show up. Happy. Like it's Alright, we'll go get the house in a minute here. I'm having a boof. Also, I'm so happy with this fact too, because like my TV is really good, but that's also kind of using the extra graphical capabilities and powers and specific like super sexy gaming screen thing of my laptop. So I'm sure that's even showing up a difference in stream quality of like the gaming picture from what it was on the Xbox Because for me, I can see it looking at it like it's got some sharper things going on that it's utilizing the PC shit. Yay! And I'm loving that. You're gonna have to deal with me geeking the fuck out for a little while, as like I have properly now completed my setup for Clefty's Corner. So like, allow me to like really officially properly welcome you guys and geek the fuck out for a little bit. And yes, again, it's a lot of credit to my wonderful wife and chief moderator, who figured a lot of it out. I just had to kind of push the right things of, nope, that's not working. That's not working. I'm angry now. And then she went, oh, okay, well, before he throws things, I'm going to see what I can fix. I am the one who is more console literate among us. I did have some years of PC play back when I was like going into high school. And for those of you who are curious, that's fucking almost 20 years ago now. And then intermittently a little bit around college when I got into World of Warcraft, but then my computer blew up and I didn't have the money to fucking replace it because, like, by no means that PC Master Race shit, fuck you. That's bullshit. But there are things that a PC can do that a console won't. It's just, you know, that's one thing that always made me laugh about that PC Master Race. It's like, oh, hey, my console, stomp your fucking console. Bruh, it's a fucking $500, $600 package deal console that's set in a couple different type options that you can get. It's it. Of course, your $3,000 at least custom built PC is going to kick its ass. Shut the fuck up. Increase game volume. See if I can go and boop that real quick. Whoa, that's gonna spaz that. Yeah, everybody don't mind the weird, like, window to everything. Sound settings. I'm gonna pop back over because I don't like that. Do I have an option in game to turn it up even? Oops, that's not what I wanted. I might have it low there. Audio? No, everything's maxed there. Boop. Steam is open still. Oh, that was open still. So the thing, actually, but I'm kind of liking about this program too is it seems to clean up some of the delay that Twitch was having. I'm wondering if it has anything to do with this, because I have like console Twitch settings, and since it's coming from the console, it might be using that. Because I think I have game volume turned down. Okay, but that's fine. I'm just trying to see if I can. You won't know. You're not even going to let me like access that. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's up. See if that does anything. Go back to kingdoms. And is that any better? Is it going to do anything about it, or just because it's pulling from the Xbox? I didn't know if it would have to, and it's using Twitch. also in kind of a quiet spot. There's not a whole lot going on right now. Like here. There's a louder effect to be able to see. Even still not loud, but... Yeah. Yeah. A little bit of just combat swing. It's good. Okay. Calibrations! Just making a few... There's some calibrations to make. Sure, Shepard, I just have calibrations to make. Gonna be right there. I can't quite get the cadence that Brandon Keener has to his voice. And the tonality to it. Even as much as I can throw my voice around, I still have too much bass. Not much more suited to Rex. Or Grunt. I am or not Grunt. Shepard is my battle master. And we'll get to those eventually too, because the remastered trilogy is coming! I'm so excited. Also, I'm pretty sure it's next week. The trailers and dates have been all over the place, but the goddamn new Mortal Kombat movie. Ah! Dude. Ugh. A quick little overcheck again. I'm very happy with it. Alright, so Padraig. Into this conversation at least.
Mysteries are behind Grave Hall's gates?
Yeah, just give me a sec. Another little boof. Light a smoke and we'll get going. Okay, you out. Be out. And stay. Good Polly. That's a good parrot. There you go. Adjust, adjust. Also. Sorry, cat. I want my footstool back. Thank you, Jock. There. Comfort. That's a happy Clefty. You know, I might even just game Xbox in here half the time this way, because this is a little more comfy. Yeah, and resolve the fucking overzoom cam issues. Because I couldn't get the Xbox to not derp on that.
Come on then, I'll lead the way to stay alert. Alder's guard doesn't protect us outside Cape Solace. Bye.
A little tweak, a little tweak. Bye, as he runs away from me. Like, bro. Come here, you shit. If you can die too, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. But another fucking quest. Here we go! Gets fucking murked by a dead body, of all things.
I tell you, magnificent. Bit worse for wear after a couple
Oh,
centuries, but nothing I couldn't fix. Let's see if this
gives me a second
key
house.
still works. Goodbye.
I just have to, you know, unhaunt it. Goodbye. It's super. I'm super happy. I can just all my shit now. Continue on properly. With an upgrade. Well, with the upgrade anyways of it all being in the corner, and then a further upgrade. There's a lot of those fucking thingies.
That was a close one.
Do I have some consumables? Damage boost. Health regen. Mana regen. Sure, let's pop them both. Pop it all! Loot the skeleton. Nice, prisoner cars. Cuirass. Hello, you ugly fuck. What? Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? Something on Derby there. Oh, he's gonna blow up! Yeah, out of here with your garbage. How did I not hit him with the third one? Ow.
Don't let them know. It's not haunted. It is overrun. Monsters, not phantoms,
Blech.
inhabit its dark hallways. We should move along.
Oh, you think? Go out, go out, go out.
Bye.
Bye. Oop, hang on. There's a skeleton. Loot it. Ooh, purple. Pretty purple stuff. Oh, that purple stuff. Oh, that purple stuff. I realize I think I've got some Fallout I gotta upload to YouTube as well, and I've gotta try to finish off that chunk of episode. Network quality problems. Suck a dick. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, I'm watching that right now. That's perfectly fine. Oh, get out of that shit. Get out of that shit. Ugh. Sock shit. Ugly bastard.
You've beaten back the beasts. You've braved the shadows. You've earned the right to claim the seat. Sit upon the throne. You are the rightful ruler of Grave Hall now.
That was a little simpler than I thought, but hey, I'll take it.
Bye.
Why do I feel like it's going to be cursed?
This is remarkable. You've done it. For years, the villagers of Cape Solace have been too craven to enter this great hall. And here you are, freshly washed ashore, and you march right in and take it. Haunted? Never. Just a few small beasts. Nothing you couldn't handle.
Nah. There it is. Suck on that shit, buddy. I got a whole thing of that to just womp on you with. And that's not hurting him. Lovely. Lovely. Ouch. Get out of here with your fucking noodle arm. Oh! Fucking wouldn't let me move. Come on, bitch. Whoa! No, really, you can still hit me through that? That's kind of cheap. Okay, can you just die? Maybe just die. You don't even have any fucking health left! Ow!
Guess the keep had one more surprise left for us. But now, the keep is yours. You're the first.
I knew there was something.
Nearly 500 years.
That was way too fucking
If you're
simple.
willing to believe all the legends, let me be the first to offer you my services, my liege.
Well, how do we restore
My
it?
liege, I am glad you asked. I've been ruminating over this beautiful structure, devising plans for its improvement. I'll start by restoring the keep inside and out, but I also feel the need for a beast pen in the courtyard. I could easily add that at the same time. I just need you to get me 2 bundles
Beast
of
pen.
peachstone, 3 bundles of emberwood, and 3
That
bundles
sounds
of
interesting.
sailcloth. Yes, it will allow us to take full advantage of the island's diverse variety of beasts. Of course, we'll soon need to find a suitable beast master to run it. I think I might know just the man, but we'll get to that later.
I can have a menagerie.
The centuries have been surprisingly kind to this place. The forest should have reclaimed it ages ago. Worst part is all the scav droppings, but that's just dirty work. I believe much of the rubble is what remains of the side buildings and upper floors I saw in my dream, but I'm not certain yet. You should be able to find enough to salvage at Scuttle Beach. I've marked a few locations for you to search on your map. I'll get to work as soon as you're back. emberwood, sailcloth, bear hide, sea steel, and beach stone. They can all be found in sufficient quantities around the island, but not always in the safest locales.
Alright.
When you have all the bundles of materials I asked for, I can begin construction.
Okay. Didn't know if there's a way to,
Bye.
like, one by one or not. Careful, Nana. Hang on. It's a microphone cord, cat. Or a camera cord. That didn't get readjusted, I don't think. Take a minute for that to regen so I can heal some more. Sorry, cat. Juggle chair forward a bit. Another one. Pack a ball. Smoke another one. Where'd you go? Burped. Eh. Okay, you need to, like, unbrick, though, so you can light better. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to play around with color options here. That's actually better. Because yes, it's a nice gaming PC. It has different screen options, screen filter options, and that's one of the reasons why I'm even excited about. By excited, I might even just hang out like when I'm playing Xbox half the time, play it in here because I get that to optimize the picture too, even more. And as much as I like the TV, it's a nice TV. It's a 10-year-old TV. It's a very new gaming laptop. Like, it's going to have better technology to optimize the image better. Okay, so up around there. shipwreck. There's some over there I haven't even explored yet. It's not an alchemy bench anymore nearby. Okay, go away. I can go away now.
Don't be too long.
That top bar can go away now. So thank you. Oh, dude, I'm not touching it. Stop. I know it's streaming from Gearbox. Can you stop doing that? Boxers. Get the blood root. Oh. Abbott Costello, another TV viewer. Boogie Bills, Commander Root, Extra More, Gina Restu. Sorry. Joy Effort. Elizabeth Themed. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out in Clapton Corner, guys. Hopefully, your ids are being stimulated. You are enjoying the content. I know I'm pausing for another move break, but I kind of just in like a happy celebratory mood. I've got all my shit. It'll all work now. It'll all be much better, much more unified, and it'll all be in the corner appropriately. So. And yeah, there's an extra level of resolution and things that it's picking up on here that the TV wouldn't render. So that's good, just both even for me to just enjoy it and for the stream quality, so that things come out nicer and sharper and clearer for you guys. Quality content. So on that note, tomorrow we'll be steamrolling on with Tomb Raider Tuesday. Potentially last level of Tomb Raider Legend. It's been easily a decade to 15 years since I've played that game. So I remember parts, and I remember like what I'm remembering right now. I'm pretty sure is at least going like to the final act. If there's maybe one or two levels in the area, but I think in terms of geographically, it's the last area. Nepal, I think. The one I really remember sticking out as like a fuck was the goddamn Kazakhstan level, because all that gas and I could Lara's zap and choke me, daddy fetish, and that weird magnet fight with the shadow demon that's kind of buggy and weird and busted. Cool concepts, just probably could have used a little bit more time in the oven to make sure they worked better and were less nearly controller throwingly frustrating. It was almost that bad too with the with fighting the giant serpent thing under in the King Arthur area, because you would aggressively target the one thing, and then Lara would be, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna throw the thing over here, and then take a face full of acid. I do really enjoy the games, but a lovely streamer friend of mine, I'm going to give a little plug right now, B Valentine, he's a lovely British streamer who plays a lot of Dark Souls, Overwatch, and Monster Hunter. Although she has enjoyed them, and she wants to start expanding what her streams are. She had the best quote for summing up Tomb Raider games that they're enjoyable, but she calls them Olara games, because there's a lot of moments where you're just, oh, Lara, what the fuck? Or that's the nice version. If any of you have watched my Tomb Raider playthroughs, if not, haven't caught it, catch them on Tuesday. And I have a backlog of all of my streams put up on my YouTube, because it just made the most sense to me to be able to even do it for my own posterity, and for just because real life happens. People can't always make it, can't always hit the VODs, because I'm not a Prime, so I don't have VODs that stay longer than 2 weeks, and life gets in the way, especially right now with everything going on. Like, what is time even? 2 weeks will go by and be like, oh wait, shit, I wanted to watch that thing. So it just made sense to me immediately to put them all up on my YouTube to be able to be watched at will. If you have favorites, you can watch them over and over again. Show them off, all that fun stuff. It just sensible to me. So if you're interested in anything you see and you want to catch up on it, if you're new and coming in kind of going, okay, this is cool, but exactly what the fuck is going on? Go check out the YouTube. Probably have the backlog. I do have occasional random streams that yesterday ended up being one of them, that are more sporadic and not a planned content playthrough thing to get through or something like that, where it's just kind of, I just felt like stream J, I'm going to fuck around doing this. Usually that'll probably be Quake Champions or a modded epic loot mod for Valheim, or one of my just random characters that isn't the dedicated weekly Valheim stream, Thursdays in Valheim character Ulfur in his dedicated realm of Wistenheim that's only played for that stream. I don't even play it on my own, aside from, I think I've taken maybe 5 or 10 minutes here and there to kind of check something really quick when I've not touched him or Valheim for a little bit because I've been playing other shit, and I've got a Thor's Days in Valheim coming up. I'm like, what the fuck was I even doing again? So I'll pop in really quick and kind of take a quick scan over and look back at my past episodes to kind of be like, reorient. Yes, okay. Because although I got super into and like passionate about cranking out a bunch of content that I wanted to get through because I felt like I was stagnating, and it's true and it was worked. At the same time, that has the side effect of going, shit, wait, where was I again? Who's on base? What's on, who's on base? Man, see, I can't even fucking say the quote right. That's how bad it is. Who's on base? Token, you're on base. Why? It's because I'm black, right? No, not all black guys can play bass. Token, just pick up the bass. Oh, god damn it! Hey, Polly. Chill, Polly. Whoa. I said chill, Polly. Relax, burp. Also, again, hilarity of just a fucking Peglet pirate parrot. Right now we're doing the pirate expansion. Why is he a Peglet pirate parrot? Because after a long while of being sturdy and dependable, he decided, fuck you, and threw himself off a shelf and his leg busted. It's a pipe, in case anybody's still not clued in. It's not an actual parrot. No animals were harmed in the making of this video. Warface! Ah. There you go. You gonna stick the band chain back out here? I'm watching for a big slurpy snake fuck. There's also a Kruddock on the one side. Hey! Wow. Multiples. Okay. I guess I'll take that. And if you missed it earlier tonight, I was gaming with a good buddy of mine. A massive gaming nerd, and that is not a knock. And one of my moderators, Kintaro. And we were playing some Borderlands Original, Game of the Year, Enhanced Edition on the PC. He's never actually completed all the way through the original, and the original is actually my favorite. I haven't played 3, so maybe at one point we'll play through that. Two did improve some things, and I will admit that, but I don't know, I kind of had to work my way into liking 2 and kind of fell out of it a little bit, even with, again, there is some improvements and changes that are positive, and I will admit that. 3, the combat looks beautiful. I love the way the combat looks. I love that they finally added a cover slide in, because that was something that I'd been bitching about for Borderlands for so long, because some of the way the playstyle of certain builds or certain areas or certain enemies would have really benefited from being able to cover slide. Also, active cover, hop-like cover transition thing. Yes, you have a jump, but like sometimes it gets a little bit derpy, so it's having something that was kind of, even if you just held it or something against, like even if it was still just the jump button, if you held it against a thing that they would vault purposefully, that would have been handy. And like the variation in combat styles and like the cool different extra powers and talent tree stuff, that in the 2 and the 3 I thought was all cool. 2 broadened out the humor in somewhat, and then some of it was a little bit like meh. But it worked. Three, I don't know. There's a lot of what I was feeling about coming into 3 is it felt really try hard, and it felt like it became what Borderlands was kind of making fun of in the first place. It's like feels bad, bro. Okay, I'll take those. I just need another bundle of sailcloth and 2 of everwood. Oh, my nose is itchy. It's like a weird, like, tickly, itchy feeling. Oh. Nice. With a shiny new game. Assimilating in the corner for a day. For your Wednesdays. Yes, Deus will be assimilating the corner for her Wednesday streams. As I got a game for my PC that I have warmed up to, but I'm not as good at it because it's not quite my jam so much in the overall style. It's the first RTS I've really approached. Although it does have some other aspects of things that I'm kind of used to. It adds some, like, picture Valheim meets StarCraft, and you have you have the game. It's called Northgard. And well, Deus is a long-time recovered StarCraft junkie, so I got the game, and she was having trouble connecting with the game she had picked for her Wednesday streams. On the Xbox, so I had been like, well, I know you like StarCraft, and this is kind of up the same alley, but, you know, Norse-themed. Here you go. And then about 6 hours later, I had to go. Honey, it's about 1:30 in the morning. You should probably go to bed. You got to work in the morning. So needless to say, I think it was a success. And then I further prodded and said, well, you know, I'm willing to let you assimilate the laptop and everything to add that to your Wednesday streams. If it will give you something that, you know. And there's a lot of content ability. Excuse me. In Northgard. It's got a lot of different game modes and options and various different clans that you can play. There's obviously the campaign that kind of introduces you to all of them. That is a big shell. It kind of reminds me of Nipper. Banjo-Kazooie. Which, I mean, I guess is fair and might kind of be on purpose since Grant Kirkhope was the musical designer for both games. The only way I would know for sure is if when you walk by it, you heard just a faint little. And now I have Treasure Trove stuck in my head. Grant Kirkhope's music, especially for Banjo-Kazooie, was very good for that. Also, by the way, I guess I should have figured it because the dude is, you know, a very accomplished musician. But there's a couple different YouTube musician guys who have done metal covers of Banjo-Kazooie stuff, and one of them ended up having Kirkhope guest guitar for a metal duo, like duel of the Grunty's final theme, like the final battle theme, and Grant can fucking shred. immediately copied and pasted it and threw it in like my nerd discords and stuff. It's like Grant fucking Kirkhope. Another side note on that, I will be at some point in time, probably actually when I finish up with the Tomb Raider Tuesdays. I will be. Did I put? There's the bag of weed. I will be probably switching it to Banjo Kazooie and Banjo Tooie. They were on the docket to get to at some point. They're on the Xbox, and probably when I finish with the Tomb Raiders. So after we finish Legend, we've got the finale to that trilogy, which is Underworld. Oh, whoop! I went the wrong way. He is waiting in my new mansion. That wasn't haunted, had a bunch of bug things, and a fucking demon in it. So maybe close to haunted. A demon would be close to being haunted, if I'm going to be honest. Depending on what kind of demon was, demon possession, all that shit. Although he seemed more like that, I'm just going to open a gate in the floor and come up to eat your fucking giblets type. Okay, I have things.
How goes the foraging?
I have stuff.
Let's see. Yes? Yes, this is all of it. I'll begin straight away.
Schwag.
Restorations are still not finished. These things take time.
I didn't know if he was actually going to say anything about, okay, well, like, got all that, or there's a problem now for this. So, I got to give him a minute. Keep us all
Can't
this.
say I miss it, but I think it's our duty to offer them any help they need.
Okay, so I've got that whole other little bit I have not explored yet.
The Diverga employed scores of indigenous beasts of this island, training them and
So
harnessing
I've got to
them
find
into
the Diverga.
service. Alder's god. I don't know if he's real or not, but I know I don't believe in him. Bye.
Bye. Seem to have gotten all the things. Just want to triple check, because sometimes they're tricksy. Fuck, I went the wrong way. Nope, I did. Graven Hall, alright. That is the house. Hollows End is the town. Okay, so that there. I'm gonna go talk to them over there. And I have unexplored areas, but I have a feeling they're probably going to send me off into those. So. Got a quick little booth break. So leap fasting. It looks like that message in a bottle there. A message in a bottle. I said harvest. Thank you. My head. It's itchy. That was gross. Sorry. I had a little stanky and oily. Blech. Whoosh. Ah.
It wasn't easy, but I followed that landing party inland. That much cargo was here by accident. There's a storm brewing. You'll be happy to know that I took a prisoner. That dainty fellow over there. He says he's harmless, but I'm not so sure. I had a chance to scout a bit closer and caught sight of another ship. One that's still intact just offshore. If I were crazier, I'd steal it and make for open sea. Mostly, I just want to go after their leader. His people are here for blood. I'll know soon enough. I must say, it resembled a war party more than a ship's crew. I counted warriors, and even a few scholars among them. It's not uncommon for outsiders to come to Gallows End, seeking Akara's power and the island's magic. I just haven't witnessed it in many years.
Alright, go after him.
I was hoping you'd see things my way. The people in Cape Solace always lay their fates down at the feet of others. Whether it's Akara, Dead Kell, or even my father. I'll no longer stand by and do nothing. I will go and I will find the one behind this invasion. He will answer to me.
Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to kick you off, okay? And goodbye, bitch.
She is Akara's slave, a mouthpiece for the god himself. Her mother deserved more of a life than that. She was a great woman, is a great woman. It is a spectacle, nothing more. Akara only uses it to keep the villagers tethered to his will. The offering fast approaches. I'd rather not discuss it anymore. Don't look like much of a threat, but they'll knock the flesh from your bones if you so much as look upon the scion with malice.
That sounds fun.
Goodbye.
Interesting armor set. Sage Gravelder? What I need is an alchemy bench. brew up some more fucking potions.
What is it you seek? The new Scion must not be disturbed. Her meditations are of great importance to the offering ceremony. Without the proper preparation, she won't withstand the power that comes with Akara's blessing. It will destroy her. It was once a Diverga passage, but after they abandoned this island, it was occupied by the first villagers of Cape Solace. The first Scion resided here, behind these warm, protective walls. Now all Scions undergo their preparations here, safe and under our watchful gaze. He is the reason all of us on Gallows End enjoy peaceful lives, full of grace and enlightenment. He is just, and that is more than we deserve. We are the Watchers. From birth, we are removed from the village and immersed in training. Our gifts come from Akara himself. We are his eyes on Gallows End, his protective hand around the Scion and her people.
So I had to put a little text shout out for that so it stayed in there in the chat. And I didn't feel like a broken record saying it.
It is how a mere man or woman becomes the hand of a god. The successor to the Scion is chosen months ahead of the ceremony, so she can reflect on the importance of her duties. When the offering occurs, Akara passes his blessing to the Chosen One, who then becomes the Scion. It is beautiful. She embodies Akara's power and represents his good influence here on Earth. Many wish to be the Scion, but ultimately one is chosen. She must be strong enough to contain Akara's blessing, for it would consume lesser beings.
I'm feeling like there's something right in front of me with their whole lore thing that's like, yeah, that's gonna go bad.
Soon, that name will mean nothing. She will be the Scion, Akara's chosen one, and the vessel for his power. I will give her the amulet once she breaks from her meditation. You must leave now. That is not a suggestion. Farewell.
I don't know how to get around in there anyway. Can't open the door, so. Obviously, it'll be a dungeon or something for later. Alright, Quay is where? I don't know it's key, but that way, and as a name, it screams to me much more Quay, especially as the name. So where is he? The hell are you doing? Okay, so I've got it. Yeah, now I'm going to the unexplored area. Figured it was gonna send me there. Second one? I thought I saw another rocket. No, it's the Leechwood bird. Same greenish glow though. A couple different ways here, actually. Let's go out wide, I guess. Up there. Wrong button. Yeah, you certainly don't want none of this, do you? Okay, controller, you can stop rumbling. Meat. Seriously, you can relax. Stop with the shaky shaky. I'm not fighting anything anymore. I've got the two set. Yeah, because that goes with the chest there. Looks interesting. No, I want to go back into inventory. Nice. No, I don't want to put it in junk. That was wrong. Cover almost 50,000 gold. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go fight the Barons, try to finish that off, go away. There we go. Thank you. The controller's a little bloodthirsty, I think. Go back and kill the bird! Tis the season to be phlegmy. That opens up another quest. Whole other area. A quest!
Hello. Forgive my confusion, but have we met? I arrived on the island several months ago, or so the villagers tell me. Getting this nasty bump on my head. Tricky business, memory. When you have it, you forget it's there. Once it's gone, you forget, well, everything. Even now, I came out here for some reason I can't recall. All I have to show for my time is this map. Little good it will do me here. I'm not sure how I came to be here, or why I was in the area to begin with. I detest that. The questions. My name is Aubrey, but that is all I remember. The other villagers say they found me nearly drowned in the waters of Scuttle Beach. I am almost certain he is the reason I'm here. He's known for sinking vessels that stray near the island. The other villagers advise me to stay near Cape Solace, but I can't help it. There's something in my nature that craves exploration. Well, it's not a whole map, not really, more of a scrap of
Okay, so
parchment.
treasure map.
I found it among these debris. But why was I looking through them in the first place? For salvage? For tortoise eggs or crabs? For shells? Maybe it's a map leading to buried treasure.
Well, yeah. Obviously, it's a pirate expansion.
I'd say it's Diverga by the lettering and the designs, but I don't even know why I'd say such a thing. What's a Diverga? I don't know. I can hardly remember my name most mornings. If you look closely at the corners of the parchment, you'll see that it seems to have been torn from a larger whole, perhaps into many separate pieces.
Yep.
Please do, it's yours. What good is a map on an island with no boats? If I come upon any more, you're welcome to them. That is, if I remember who you are. Watch out for pirates.
Orpheus. Whoa. Can you grab batteries? That's what that was. Orpheus. And again, yeah, this is just the regular one with all the re-rendering from the PC and shit. Hell yeah. Imagine how the re-reckoning would look. Of course, I could just get that for PC and then play it with the gamepad. Because that would be weird to play with a mouse keyboard. Be right back. Battery switch. Looking for treasure. Doing? Why are you derping? I just put fresh batteries in you. Okay, what the fuck? Ooh, he had a legendary item on him. Interesting. Kind of like it better this one. Looks like a Mortal Kombat Ninja helm. And a little less armor, but grab that for sure. Epic Costello, another TV viewer, Boogie Bills, Casino Thanks, Commander Root, Droop Dog, Extra Moral, Go With Them, Ice Wizards, Gene Ernesto, Joint Effort, Lisby Themed, Yosef7. Thank you for all hanging out with me in Clefty's Corner, guys. Hope you're enjoying the content, your ids are being stimulated. That is the point of why we're here. Ryan is super stimulated being able to have everything working properly now in the corner. And beyond that, even improved further by having an actual proper overlay set up and further chat commands and things like that. Thanks to my lovely wife and moderator. Hey, nope, give me the Edelweiss. Dick. Zephwin's camp.
Can't chat long. You wouldn't believe how many shipwrecks we get
Girls,
around
would
here.
you stop?
It's not that I don't like being at Cape Solace. I just prefer to be on the move and nabbing the salvages while they're fresh. I used to sail on an Alpha wreck recovery ship until one day we were shipwrecked too. Ever since then, I've lived on this island. Where once there was just Alpha, now sprouts two races, the Losalfar and the Dokalfar. There was no big rift, just some who wanted to live one way and others another. We're still more alike than not, but that will change as we continue to drift further apart. Be wary.
Be patient. Sit down, stupid. Except I dodged. Alright. Yeah, bullshit, dude. Get out of here with that. Okay, what are you doing? Stop! Can you not keep doing that? The fuck? Okay, can we stop with this horseshit where, like, nothing is cooperating properly? This bullshit bear not getting this like, much attack off of like, at all. Half of it's game bullshit and half of it is, what the fuck is this controller doing suddenly? Where it's just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to keep stay connected, bruh. No, stay connected. Perfectly fucking fine, dumbass. Just gotta put fresh batteries, but what the hell is that? Well, that's a new kind of troll thingy. Shit. I think he spotted me. Yeah, he's on his way here. Root Golem. Interdastic. I'm gonna heal. He's gonna come up under the ground. Yep. That's an interesting new friend. Why did you do that? What did you just throw at me? Oh, he's gonna resist the hell out of that. Oh, he's fucking gone back for some reason. So he's reset and I wasted it. Throws boggarts. Lol. It's like a boggart ogre. That's really cool. Oh! No. Stun still works though. No, no thank you to the root time. That was cool. I like that thing. That was... See, that's the quality content that we're here for. That thing was fucking cool. Immediately at first, I was like, what the fuck is that? You're new. Man, I see the thresh. What? Okay, stop. Stop. Why do that? That's annoying as hell. Okay, but can you not do that? Sorry, Krabby Bud. Accidentally caught you. Okay, can you stop, like, randomly disconnecting, you fuck? Lots of things smashing there. What the hell was that? Where did you throw that? Fatality. If it was a window, he would have been defenestrated. La la la. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hello, Bear Bear. Wakey, wakey. Oh, hi. Extra one out here. Apparently missed. Lots of breaking, exploding noises. Oh, and a fog thrush. That's what the breaking, exploding noises would be. need to get up there. How do I get up there? Is it around here? Wasting most of it. Yeah, there it is.
I need help!
You have help. They're all dead now. Bloodroot. The hell's going on with my voice there? Bloodroot. It's awkward. Alright, yelling, screaming man for help. Where'd you go? Dude. I helped you. Where the fuck did you go? Oh, there you are. Where the fuck did you go? Conrad Kronberg.
You have to listen. She's in there. Angerad is in there, and she won't come out. We have to do something, please.
Who the who? What? Slow the fuck down.
I was a fool. Accepted an offer from the Alpha Merchant Navy. They were looking for brave souls to capture dead Cal and bring him to justice. I was only a boy then. Stupid, weak. Within days, I was a castaway. Which is more than I ever was before. I've met a lot of people in my time. A few of them are as genuine and reliable as that group of castaways. The villagers in Cape Solace call him the Fallen One, and for good reason. Whatever he desires, he takes. Whoever he despises, he kills. If those are not the qualities of the damned, I don't know what are. I won't deny it. My life on Gallows End is better than the one I left behind. It's peaceful, beautiful, and I have a purpose. The only reason I ever think about leaving is because of Angerad. The misery casts a pall over everything.
Oh, nice crunch.
The unthinkable. She made a bargain with the Pirate King himself. Dead Kel. For years, Angerad has yearned for her life back in Drithia. Her days were spent in silence, her nights in a pool of tears. But I never thought she would turn to him. I tried to stop her, I did, but she won't listen to me. We've been friends for 3 years, but that means nothing to her now.
Nope, not mouse keyboard.
Island legend says that Mudhold is where dead Kel creates his fair Gorta crew with the help of a wizard. I'm not sure exactly. Nina Malloy has probably been there, but where hasn't she been on this rock? She's taken refuge underground in the crumbling remains of Mudhold fasting. The things she is doing there, you can't imagine. Be careful. Angerad is a delicate creature, and something deep inside of her is shattered. She would not listen to reason, and that makes her dangerous. I don't know how to thank you. Be careful.
Come back for that one. Hey, give. And Thresh is out. Nice shot, fucker. Pull the bits. Not bad. I'll go back up that way. Okay, I can do that. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Check something real quick. It'll take that long to get that going? I'll back up this way. Steps. What are thou? Scoop around and get the loot. Give. Oh, look, another golem. I think he's seen me. Kinda seems like it. I heard aggressive movie noses. Ah, got me. Nice shot. Resisted that one, eh? Shit, missed him. I have the mana. And he resisted that one. Ah! Alright, let's go talk to this guy.
Another one, eh? Well, the Carter just keeps drawing them in. Fish trapped in his widening net. What is it you want, Castaway? The simplest answer to your problems lies beyond those cliffs there. One swift drop, and then peace. I have been on this cursed island for more than a lifetime. Longer than any man should rightfully have to wait for death. But that is my fate, you see. To wait. I meant to remain here until my true purpose presented itself. But long have I been searching. And now my only desire is for escape. In any form. There is no escape from this island. You will come to learn that in time. Fate binds us to its beaches, and only the setting sun ever truly escapes. But even then, it's only for a few hours. You know as well as I do that Akara does not exist. His magic is merely illusion. His will, coincidence. Do not fall prey to the words of the passionate. You will thank me for it.
See, that's just at odds with the fact that you were just saying another one in Akara's net. Like,
A good man, but woefully misguided. Alder wants to believe in something good. To know that his sentence here was not a punishment for his past. But no good man would ever end up on gallows' end. Don't let anyone tell you that Akara rules this island. Such a claim is fallacy. The pirate is the only one on gallows' end with any authority. He will reclaim what is his in the end. You will see. Priest, eh? How is it that most pawns aren't even aware of the game? Every few years, Alder sends me a hopeless spirit, praying I can provide a fate weaver's wisdom. But I have no hope to give. I have nothing. Dead Kell has seen to that. Look around you. We are damned. I was. You know of fate weavers then? Know that we are a tragic brood destined for a life of isolation and disappointment. Why read the cards when you already know what they say? I will die on this island, as will you.
Wrong.
Where is he? Everywhere, you fool. Everywhere. Try to leave this island, Dead Kell is there. Try to hide in the fastings, Dead Kell is there. You're better off hiding from your own shadow. Easy for you to say. You've only just arrived on our fair paradise. Come to me again in 20 years. You will not be so spirited then. Perhaps our fortunes would be different if we'd been touched by a Carter, as Dead Kell was. Perhaps not. Only Dead Kell can move freely here.
Like,
He possesses a ship.
I'm really
One that
enjoying the
can
lore
navigate
here, but
these
like this guy
perilous
is
waters.
so convoluted,
We're
like where
here
he's
to stay.
going. He knows why it's not real, but he keeps just inferring like it is real. Like,
We have
bro, make up
nothing.
your mind.
It is said the Dead Kell is the only mortal to have ever laid eyes upon a Carter, to have spoken with him as an equal. Not even the Scion has been so close, and she is linked to a Carter through magic. Now you know why Dead Kell remains a threat long after he was supposedly killed by the Alpha. It is not a natural thing. His life is both blessing and curse.
Okay, how did that keep disappearing?
It is called the Requiem. Years ago, the vessel belonged to Dead Kell's lover, the Whispering Witch. But when his own flagship, the Stormbringer, was sunk off the coast, he needed a replacement. As far as I know, it is the only seaworthy ship on all of Gallows End.
Okay, quite reach it from here.
What a prize it would be to possess.
Okay, you can get some.
Then you will succeed where all others have failed. You will not secure the Requiem, because you will die long before you even lay eyes upon it. Fate cannot be changed. It's a tragedy, because I would have told you everything. Dead Kell and his hanged men keep the ship in the Dark Harbor. Their private port, northwest of here. Return if you need my sight.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, don't set anything else on fire. You did go out. Okay, another quest. Return to Petty. That's in fucking Dead here, so is that. I'm gonna add Glendower. Okay, so I need 2 other fragments. At least not like a million pieces. I still don't know where the other fucking spring was. 2 other fucking strong boxes somewhere. Okay, so that's that. Not going in there yet, but I'll discover it and get the map. Get it all mapped out. Oop, I missed a hidden thingy. Rocks. The last of Barrett's privateers. 100% why that was done. Privateers closed. I'm a broken man and a Halifax spear, the last of Barrett's privateers. God damn them all. Eyes told me true to see. American gold, we'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax spear, the last of Barrett's privateers. Sorry, I'm gonna be riffing on that for a minute. It's stuck in my head. Stop with the vibrating! You overzealous son of a... Yes, I just made a Hitch reference. Well, that's clearly the pirate stronghold. They might loop around with each other. That's just the doxy part of it. Alright, let's try to scoop that hidden thing real quick. Can you fuck off? No, it's not here. It's up. Seriously, stop with the over-aggressive vibration. Nothing's happening right now that requires you to vibrate. Sorry, Chong. You stop it! Undersea fasting. A bunch of different fastings here. Fastrada Francisc.
Our business does not concern you, Longlegs. Pepin will be back momentarily with the tome, and then we will be on our way. Until then, do not interfere.
You're so feisty.
I am Templar Tenses, here on behalf of the Basilica Nostra. The work of scholars is not usually my concern, but the Tome of Contrition
You have
is
strabismus.
a particularly sensitive item, and its fate is of
Hey,
importance
welcome to
far
Clefty's
beyond
Corner.
this.
Properly, allow me to welcome back to the proper evolution of the streams. Thank you in large part to my lovely wife and chief moderator.
Tracking the tome to this location was a monumental effort on the part of our scholars and mariners. Piracy is a dirty business, and I prefer to retrieve what we came for and depart. I find this sort of setting to be rather agitating. So sinister.
Seriously, relax. Stop with the vibration. Why are you being such a prick? I'm gonna... hold on. Thank you. Fucking chill, dude.
I am aware of him. The comings and goings of barbarous rabble is not my province. The fact that I am here on this rock at all is proof that I've somehow offended my superiors. It is torture.
You fucking snooty little cunt. Just a second.
It is called the Tome of Contrition, and it is a record of gnomish experience throughout the ages. But that is all I can say. To reveal more could be detrimental to our expedition.
You know, I'm really good
Now,
at
if
getting
only
things
Pepin would
from
return
places.
undersea fasting. A dread cloud hangs above this island. I can feel it. The Tome of Contrition was stolen by the Diverga in one of their barbaric raids. During the Edessa migration, we gnomes transported many artifacts from across the seas to the Great Library. The temptation was too much for such savages. But of all the relics lost to us, the Tome of Contrition is the most important. It is not my place to explain, and not yours to know. I will put it this way. The loss of such a book could do irreparable harm. I'm not sure, stay here to see to our higher purpose. But something must be done. Pepin's tardiness is a concern. Fine. Yes, it is decided. You may find Pepin, and you will be rewarded for doing so.
Pepin!
But I accept no responsibility for your safety. None whatsoever.
What do you think about the tobacco?
They'd sooner burn a book for warmth than learn how to build their own fire. The sea dwarfs have no respect for what we hold dear. They aren't fit to walk the earth. That is why they're exiled to the oceans. Be gone now.
Right behind you. Alright, let's go get this one. Yeah, it's definitely visual enhancement for it coming through the PC, and I can see it on the stream too that it is. Sweet. So just like tripling down on improving the content. Much better. Oh. There's a crouch in that shoulder. Again, I will take a moment to remark, is again, now especially with the extra boost, and this is still just the base game, it's not even like the re-reckoning where they legitimately went back in and boosted it to begin with. It's how fucking pretty this game is. I love how much the depth and the saturation and the artistic direction of everything. It's really, really detailed. And like, I like grim and dark too, but washed out, when it's kind of like the early Gears palette where it's just washed out kind of brown grays all the time, it's sort of boring. You're doing fantasy. Grim and dark is all fine. Like, have some really dark parts that makes fine. Like, it's dark fantasy like a Diablo, but even, like, I mean, more so Diablo 3 than the other ones, but that still, it was grim and dark and grisly, but there was a lot of color. It was a wide, varied, vibrant color palette. But you still got that kind of horror feeling from things, even if it was a little bit more superhero action-y than the traditional Diablo. 4 is going back to return to form, and we're getting the 2 remaster sometime this year, which I'm looking forward to, and I will be getting on the PC, because 3 is really, it's a console game. I've had it on both. I enjoyed some features of it on PC, some of the optimization things, obviously. But I missed having the dive roll, and just the way a lot of things were laid out, and how that felt, and movement-wise, felt a lot more comfortable and a lot more natural on an Xbox controller. Now, I guess realistically, there might be an no, because they changed enough of the way that the game had to operate, because they had to, because of the way that Diablo operates on the PC. They kept the system kind of the same-ish for the PC one of D3. But the way that it operates with the inventory box management system, like, it would have been doing it on a console would have kind of sucked ass. And you just wouldn't have been able to do it. And just the UI presents in a way that's like the whole thing, it feels a lot more organic for how D3 is set up, and it feels a lot more natural the way that they had it set up on console. It's just very much, I think it was a console game from the ground up, and then they went, we should probably still make sure, you know, we're covering the base Diablo thing of it's on PC, but I think it was And I get how a lot of Diablo purists bitch about it. Like, that was my intro to Diablo. I played a little bit of 2 before that, but like where I really sat in a Diablo was 3. But I've looked back and played with some of the other things since. And I can respect that it has differences, but I respect that on the level of Blizzard 2 is that was them going, okay, let's play around a little bit and see what we can do with the property. And it's still a really good game, and it's still recognizably got Diablo, but it's kind of just like an alternate universe Diablo almost. I almost look at it in a way as kind of like it's an off canon or like and I a lot of people will say, well, that means it's bad when I bring this up as a reference, but like a New 52 type thing with the comics, how they've got like an alternate universe, different version of a familiar character or universal set, but the rules apply differently, things happen a little bit differently. It's kind of how I look at that. It's a cool alternate take on it. The other Blizzard thing I'm super excited for coming out sometime this year, either in the summer or the end of the year. I'm not sure what's going on. I've heard end of the year got pushed back. I originally thought summer. I've heard some people saying probably summer still. But WoW Classic Burning Crusade, holy fuck yes! Dude, that's where I came into World of Warcraft, was Burning Crusade. I love the content in that, and it would be nice to do it as someone who's not a complete fucking noob to MMOs or the game. I'll be able to actually go raid Karazhan and Grolls without being like, I have no fucking idea what's going on, but smash this button. No, I mean... part of that's definitely a good thing and a necessity for the difference in the character that I'm playing. I started a mage last time, and don't be wrong, like to master a mage requires some mastery and some intelligence to be able to do it, but it's a DPS class. It's a little bit easier to approach. That's one of your first things you're supposed to approach like an MMO with. Right, what I play right now, my main is a Tauren warrior tank named Mutaro. That's a class that takes some more know-how and skill and wherewithal to be able to fucking play, especially when you're going to raid, where you're a tank, your main tank for the raid, or off tank for the raid. Still, you're a tank. You're the one who's meant to be like controlling a lot of the mechanics for the most part. Gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Like, there's no way I could have tanked that way back in the day. Even had I rolled tank as my first character and learned it, I would have been absolutely fucking terrible. With how bad I was as mage and spent enough time trying to learn that. Even the pally tank, which is something that I started learning later after I started getting into raiding and getting more of a hang of how to actually fucking play the character, which is a little bit easier. And I made a pally tank through Legion. I fucking loved it. I came back to World of Warcraft from Legion. I played through Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. I love Wrath of the Lich King, so I'm looking forward to Classic Wrath too. And then when Cataclysm dropped, my PC at the time died, and I didn't have the money or anything to replace it. So I kind of fell out of WoW, and I was kind of meh on Cataclysm overall. I had some interesting things, but there was some stuff I was kind of like, I don't know about. I felt a little bit chipped in the one sense about it, where the two previous Burning Crusade, and even though that's where I started, but Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King both gave you like a 10 level gap in like really full areas. Cataclysm just kind of gave a couple new areas, fucked up some of the other ones, and gave you 5 levels. And I had gone back and kind of run through, now not properly like as with a raid group or anything like that, just going back as a level 110 in Legion and Mog running. And done a few of the Cata raids, and they did seem kind of lackluster. The exception, the one that I thought would have been pretty cool, was like the end of the thing where you've got all the dragon aspects together. I don't remember it because it was a while ago that I fucking did it. Legion was shit. Legion was almost 4 or 5 years ago now. I think it was 2016 that it came out. 2016, 2017, something like that. And hey, if I'm still playing it at the time when Classic gets around to Legion again, I'll play it again. Legion was fun as hell. It's where I learned how to be a fucking Death Knight tank too, and rock shit with a Death Knight tank. Although I ended up going unholy with him later and kicking ass with that. just because I felt like having a melee DPS, and although I did have my ret spec pretty good on my pally and was DPSing later on in raids because I had a dickish guild, I was main pro with him and I wanted a tank, so I left that guild eventually, and it's like, fuck you guys, I'm done with your bullshit, and went and just kept tanking things. So it's like I did have his ret stuff that I fucked around with here and there. Like we had a couple, my best friend and I had a couple other people that I knew who did tank. So if we were just fucking around with the run and I didn't want to hop off the pallet, I'd just jump over to, because that was the thing I loved about Legion. And I'm gonna move break. That's part of one of the things is I'm gonna get off on my nerdy monologues. It's part of this is the quality content that you come for. Is that there was a really cool ability to just quick swap your specs and shit. You could have two of them kind of set up. That had a nice versatility aspect for that. And some people bitch about it, but I thought it was cool because it added a whole other layer of challenge to the game in the one point, because you were working about. And it came out around the same time as a lot of like the Reaper Soul shit did for Diablo 3. So it had a lot of some things in similarity where there's a lot of different legendaries that started dropping. People were like, oh my god, legend! Yeah, you could get it to where 2, possibly 3, if you could tweak some extra things at a time. And the thing with that is it was like another meta thing to your build. I had a really good one for my prop pally that instead of when I did my Captain America shield thing, it hit 3 things that came back to me, it would hit 5. And another thing on it was another thing on that one was it dropped the regen, like the recharge time on it, so I could just be fucking flinging that, hitting people and keeping my aggro up constantly. Obviously you drop consecration and shit too, and hammers, spinny hammers. No, what the fuck were they called? Blessed hammers? Or is that the D3 version, Crusader? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've played a pally tank. I'm looking forward to that Burning Crusade again, because that's when they actually added in how pally tanks kind of work now, where they're a little bit more mobile and less. Like I'm playing around with the pally, like I might actually get to him as an extended Medieval Monday feature in a bit here after I finish this up, testing the abilities of this new streaming program here. Game capture? What is it called? I'm going to unplug it because it actually allowed me to do something that OBS was being a Gamecaster. OBS is being a dick. There you go. Why does Steam keep opening? Okay, can we go back to... there we go. But OBS was being a dick and didn't want to play nicely with a few different games. One of the things being was it wouldn't let me do this. I'm playing this on my Xbox right now. If I could, boop. But it's cast to my laptop. And I could do that and play it. But for some reason with OBS, it wouldn't, even though it would register that was the game capture for it to do, it wouldn't show anything but a fucking black screen and then just me up in the corner. It did that with the PC Diablo 3 when I tried it as well, and then World of Warcraft, it would work, it would show it, but it would cause the stream to just be a chonky piece of shit. So I've got a couple like alt characters that I want to kind of just fuck around with. Some of them maybe just staying in classic, because it's the other thing I'm kind of liking the way that they're doing classic classic BC is that it doesn't automatically pull through if you have it. All of your characters, you can choose if you want some to stay just at classic 2 or some to go through into Burning Crusade, or theoretically you could save a copy of them in classic and still play that copy and then play their evolution as well if you really like that character and wanted to have 2 different builds of them or something like that exist in, like, again, separate timelines or something like that. I think that's cool that they're still keeping classic vanilla as a playable thing if you just wanted to kind of play around for, especially for me in a sense, because the one thing I was really excited for going at classic, but I figured I kind of wouldn't get to it just because it's way at the end and it's a fucking hard raid, but but this opportunity allows for exactly, they're not like just shutting down, and I guess you could still theoretically probably go run it Burning Crusade, but it wouldn't be as hardcore, I guess. Naxxramas. Like the last raid that they dropped for Vanilla WoW, Citadel of the Undead's hardcore and hard as shit. Even going to like solo that as a 110, you had to be careful in some rooms because it was nasty. That's one thing I did kind of enjoy too. Is like some about the vanilla raids is that even going back as a 110, there were certain mechanics and certain things that you would kill you still if you weren't careful about it. To start to Blackwing Lair too, you actually need 2 people or at least a hunter and a pet to kite the fucking general guy around to shit while the other one controls, or like keep some aggro off while the other one or the person uses the gem to kite the dragon general around and fuck shit up, or it kills you. It's a raid wipe. It's meant to be a 40-man raid, so I mean, like, I guess that's fair in a sense. Alright, I'm gonna get moving a little bit here. I'm still moving. I just kinda got caught talking. Interesting looking down here.
What brings you down here? Oh, I see.
I came to find you, you idiot.
Leave it to Templar 10 says to send me an assistant. And a lofty one at that. She has no confidence in me. Never has.
Well, I mean,
There's no
it
need
looks
for
like...
aid. I have the situation under control. Mostly. Just wait. When I return, tome in hand, she will have no choice but to boast of my valor. Everyone believes I'm a failure, but I will prove my worth.
Okay, Pepe.
I've labored long and hard.
Tell
to
me your
reach the rank of
story.
Scholar. Don't let anyone tell you different. Everyone will. I assure you.
Tell me about this
Templar Tan
book.
says not tell you. No, she wouldn't, would she? The Tome of Contrition is where our wisest leaders record the mistakes they've made in the name of progress. The instances of frailty, of weakness. Such knowledge prevents our kind from repeating its greatest mistakes. With it, we're able to move forward, not wallow in the past. As you can expect, the contents of this book are quite damning. I can't seem to find my way in these vast, convoluted passages. I don't know how the Deverga ever did. The treasure chamber is somewhere down here, but I've yet to discover it. Is that where we are? No one would tell me where we were going. Typical. I've never heard of a dead cow. Is it a species of algae? Plankton, perhaps?
Hey, Cal. Somebody who's never heard of you. Why don't you do your little boogity-boogity thing?
Back to the mission.
Hang on, dude. Got boxes to break.
Come, come.
Lever. Hold the lever, Kronk.
Now, I just need to figure out how to get through this door. Check for a lever or a switch. This is not a job for a scholar.
Hey, look, alchemy lab. Cool, can I make some health pots? Need to make health pots. And mana bots. Sweet spammage. Okay. Yeesh. Jellyfish. Yep, there we go. I see you fucks down there. Hang on. Get a save in. Cool, thanks. Actually, I should, like, manually save. $89. Epic Costello, another TV viewer. Casino thanks, Commander Root, Droop Dog, Extra More, Go with him, Ice Wizards, JR Nestu, Lisbeth themed. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you for hanging out in Clefty's Corner. I hope my content is worthwhile in stimulating your id. It is the overall goal and the point of why we come here to do these things. Why we play these games. You fit there, thank you. Adjusting my little side panel, like second screen. It's a opposable webcam arm with my phone sitting in it. That's how I read my Twitch chat. Instead of having to try to tab open, especially with this thing where the easiest way to get it to run properly and just run between, not have to switch a million different things, is just have it cap whatever is full screen. But I might have that to see if that works actually. No, it doesn't have an ability to. It doesn't have an ability to. Oh, no, I can. Window. Ha! Okay, can you stop, Steam? Stop opening. Okay, but that's not full screen. That's weird. It's supposed to be any full screen application. And that's not full screen. Alright, it's not quite full functioning as supposed to be, because I put that down a window to see if it was gonna not, but hey. We might be able to get that to work later. Tweak it a little bit. That way if I need to go pop something open, it won't jar the screen off. It'll still kind of have the game cap up for you guys. Alright, paranoia save. Back up, hit load, get rid of the autosave. That was hilarious. Do it again. Do it again. Watch him get stabbed by his own fucking trap. That was great. Alright, go. Sit. Polly. And then I'm gonna snipe these fucking mergans. He did it again. You are a careless fucking dolt. But it wasn't hurting him. Cheap. Somebody's hissing over there. A fish. A fish. Look at that little stabby fucker go! Look at you go, Bevan!
See, I swear it.
My nose, did you? Or my face under my nose. Other side now. Fuck off. Why am I chasing itches around my face? Oh! I was like, what shiny glowy? Oh yeah, right as I got stabbed. It's a trap. Okay, well that's just bonus shit, so let's go get that real quick. And I see that. Hold on. I need all the loot, dude. Ah, because I can disarm the fish spike. That's why shiny. Again, why the rumbly? Stop. Oh, I got that. Alright, so let's disarm this fish trap. No. Stop. I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Okay, seriously, stop that. Do you mind fucking off? Constant vibration. Doesn't make any sense.
The Templar will see. I swear it.
Sorry, Graves. Didn't see you.
This old ruin won't last much longer, I'm afraid. We'd better move quickly. This is not a
Yeah, you guys are coming out. Yeah. You motherfucking bitch. Fucking hate those things.
gun, gun!
Run that through. Mass one, singular. Hey, more skittery fucks. Just because you're annoying as shit. Deal with you. Choke on yourself.
This old ruin won't last much longer, I'm afraid. We'd better move quickly.
And want you.
I won't be afraid, I won't.
Cycle the second, the Alphar. You would not enjoy the awkward scrambles needed to traverse this isle, my love. They are treacherous. I must resemble the tumblers we witnessed in Sun Camp all those many nights ago, reeling and twisting. The Arathi were not the only inhabitants of Gallows End, though surely the oldest. Natural caverns in the north and south boast evidence of a variety of other visitors, both man and beast. Alphar weapons and armor litter the beaches, treasures for the taking. They too seem to have departed in haste. It is a troubling trend. What is terrorizing everyone? Give my good wishes to the Templars, dear Netta. As always, you are in my thoughts.
This is an angry pirate fuck. That's what's terrorizing everybody. Boxers!
I think I see something. At last I will be vindicated.
Dude, you're gonna get yourself killed, you fucking... Okay, at least you're waiting for me. Oh, there he goes. He got killed.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
I turned around to grab loot and it turned... Oh no, there he goes. He got himself killed.
What's funny is I'm playing Dead by Daylight, and I got hooked watching the killer go down the hallway and turn around and stare at me. And I watch my teammate, I'm just like,
Oh!
please no. Oh, look, I'm alive, and
That one's got a weird angle on it. It won't let me actually grab the... Ow, you fuck! Yeah, you're not letting... It's not actually letting me grab those ones. Lovely. Visual message of dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction, sorry. I made up words. Dissatisfaction.
you got a good buzzer.
Oh, it's a cemetery. Hey, buddy. Warface! Warface! There you go. That is a very toothy looking clam. No, thank you. Yeesh. Oh, I can pick these up. Hey. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go pick up that other one I was looking at because I remember it was there. And then I fucking, like, squirrel brain and saw something else. Went off on a tangent. Totally forgot the fucking message in the bottle. Dearest Briar, I have found the castaways you spoke of, yet when I asked after you, they did not know your name. Tell me no such woman has been here. Your words have given me great peace and understanding over the last few months, and my thoughts of you have kept me from madness. Yet now I have to wonder, is it too late? Has this island already driven me to delirium? Please tell me where I can find you. I will remain here with the others and do what I can to help. Please do not delay. I will wait. Yours, Avery. Ow. Make the crab relax. Try not to die. Ooh. Toasty. Alright, so do I yump? Yep. No? Oh, there's another chest I missed. Very hard. Shit, I don't have a fucking 3 pick. And I have 1 pick left. Shit, it's not good. Yeah. But what I can find. Okay, so just all the way back out now. That's what the shortcut thing's for. Spelunk. Damn, fuck. Get fucking. How did I? Something raised an alarm in my head too, and I was just like, wait a minute, I've seen those. Okay, so follow it all the way other end. Don't loop back around, you dumb shit. Okay, so it's that way. Sea flax. Yeah. The crab accidentally killed. Should I say one of them? Bash. Just to clean my inventory, so.
Of course. It would be you, wouldn't it? I should have known Pepin would fail. He's never done otherwise. Well, the expedition has proven successful, and that is all that matters. This is one mistake that will not make its way into the Tome of Contrition. That is certain. Now we must depart. It is a long voyage back to Edessa. A pity our vessels are built for the gnomish frame. Otherwise, I might have brought you with us. Yes, it is quite a pity. The tome was taken from one of our relic galleys during the migration to fill the great library of Edessa. As it always is with the Diverga, they had no idea of the worth of what they'd taken. It is the closest the Diverga on this island had to a vault. Their most valuable plunder is stored deep in its dark and dripping corridors. Goodbye.
Alright, so I've got the other one I gotta go do. So I'll loop that around too. Probably what happens there. So.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Aye, stranger.
Jump. Sorry, it's just fucking persistent annoying, not my shoulder. Don't still have the thingies? That's interesting. Ooh, Lorso.
Lo, we sing of Solsvard, heir of the Ulfston Shieldbreaker, sure of hand and pure of heart, with fame on white wings, who claimed the isle for kin and raised his great dwarf fastings, undersea, mudhold, cliffbreak, and soul deep. Treasures fall and strongholds hearty, prizes for his betrothed. For by his side strode Lady Anrun, his comely warrior bride, whose wish was for a wedding feast, and all kin surrounded to bestow the greatest gift of all, a mighty keep of Gravehall.
Okay, so it's a whole Diverga mystery wrapped up in this shit too. Cool. Sea dwarves. I like that take on dwarves. Just like I kind of dug the take on the slightly altered take in Runic Rampage, where he's desert based. Thank you. Fuck. There's also been an annoyingly persistent knot near my right ankle in the front. Just managed to kind of catch it with my heel and start moving it. And that feels very nice. Oh fuck, I forgot. I gotta go back to Hirsch because I got something that got dropped there. Oh, so much crunch. That's junk. Like, why I'm hitting the button? Why are you being a dick about it? Because I can. Yes. It's not great. Meh. Actually, not that wonderful. That, on the other hand, much nicer. That's also kind of nice. Which makes me think I'm going to have to do something with that later. Interesting. Ah, get that tendon if I can stretch. Ooh, there. Thank you. Fucking folded up on him for too long. It's all pissy and like half asleep. There's some feeling coming back. Wonderful. Alright, junk, destroy. Run back up there. Because I forgot about the full inventory thing. Maybe drop something. Let's see what she dropped for me. That's funny because it's the 360 version that's already enhanced by being on the Xbox One X, and then further enhanced by being cast to the PC, and the PC casting it. So that it's just hilarious how much it's turned up. Probably not quite, but almost to the level what the Reckoner's at. Oh yeah, there's two purples there. Definitely want. Glad I remembered that. Prisoner. Those are cool looking. It's like so much more fucking damage. 200 damage. Okay, so it's an armor. Less armor, but fire resistance, but physical too, so. And they actually fit nicer. So, hey, fashion. I just gotta get a head. Cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Like, the armor value on that's a lot higher. But I dig the look of that a lot. And it does actually have it blocks more damage, though. I might actually stick with it. Ooh, it just has that nice mana effect, though. Okay, get out of here. Made something that's a little OP and dumb, anyways. There is, however, some blood red I'll grab before running back. Eh. So that's interestingly caved in for the time being, and I don't appear to have any more booms. Oh. That thing looks really fucking cool. I like the sound it makes. Shield make whoosh whoosh sounds. It's a lot of fucking pirates. Undead pirates, that. Bloodroot.
Please, where can I find food and shelter? A whole Dverga keep, you say? That should do quite nicely, thank you.
Merchant. Cool.
I wasn't always so gifted in magic. I started to manifest abilities about the same time as I started to notice boys. So my parents sent me off to the Scholia Arcana. Never decided if they were trying to protect me more from magic or from boys. We are a school of mages who have
I know what
dedicated
it
our
is.
lives
Just
to the
wondering if you could
pursuit
tell
of
me
magic.
anything more about life there. That's all. That all.
We were conducting magical experiments on the open sea. It was thought that we could use our magic to open up a hole in the water. Turns out we did. Only it swallowed the ship whole, killing everyone but me. A pleasure.
Indeed. I ran right past her before. Starting with this shit again. Why? So, lol. Lore. I fucking released it though. You're a dick.
Cycle the third.
That's not how those work, you piece of shit, but whatever.
Oh, Netta. If you could only see the skies over Gallows End. Magnificent. Do you recall the base-born myth of the Pirate King? They called him Dead Kell. Well, he lives, my love, and is as existent as you or I. Not only that, but has built quite the harbor on our hidden isle. Years of his miserable life have been spent in this grand endeavor, time that could have been better spent. Strange. All my records indicate that Dead Kell was butchered not long ago by the Alfar of all people. Clearly, such reports were erroneous. I must tread carefully. Dead Kell's minions prowl the wharves and tidal pools, and he promises the gallows to any who come seeking his capture. I do not wish to risk a misunderstanding. Oh, Netta, I grow so weary of this isolation. This leave-taking may very well be the death of me.
Bleh. Alright, brushing some stuff off desk. Nope. Why? Connect, you bitch. That's all pretty tropical down here.
What do you want? Don't you know that Dead Kell will kill you if he finds you scurrying around in his tunnels? You should have better sense. Better sense than me, at the very least. I am fulfilling my purpose, doing what needs to be done to release me from my imprisonment. Fair Gorta are not easy to create. It takes time, energy, power. But I do it because Dead Kell and I have an agreement. He is not as cold as they say, and he has his reasons for being a monster, just as I now have mine. I belong to no one. Kell and I have an agreement. That is all. He has sworn to take me back to civilization, back to Rathia, home. But I must create for him enough fair gore to crewmen to see him through his coming conquests. I possess rare skills, especially so far from the Scholia Arcana. It seems mages are in short supply on Gallows End.
You do know what him bringing you home means, right? You give him the army to watch him demolish your home with it. You're an idiot.
You stand between me and my voyage home, so I have no choice but to kill you. I wish there was another way.
Oh, that's fun. That what? How did that work? Also, since they were under her power, should they not die? Spiky clams. Okay, can we stop with this? All those have been good earlier. You get the phone way back up. Let's explore everything here. Nice shot. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, so there's the Can we stop with this non-stop rumble bullshit? It's just gonna eat battery, dude. Jump down to the spot then, maybe. Yeah. Multiple jumps. Shit. Oh. That's out. Let's get the loot. Really, dude? Suddenly I'm playing Tomb Raider. Why is that not hit? Yeah. There we go. Grab that. Heroes 160.57. Welcome back to Lefty's Corner. Medieval Monday. And from now on, all streams will now be here unless otherwise stated in the corner. Okay, you're good. Open that, open that. Ah, shit, I forgot to actually delete it from the junk. Herb derp. Until I need a break. I'm going for a while. Move that shit down. Keep a little spacing. Okay, so gotta find another one there. Alright, so where was that at? I've gotta get out of here first. Ah, that's what that's where. I see. And that's why it's a scary gauntlet run. Gotcha. But yeah.
Hi there. Deep in my heart, I knew this would be how our story ended. Her desire consumed her in a single bright flash, like lightning in a sea storm. I loved her. It's something I could never admit to her face. But I can say so easily now. I'm such a coward. Thank you for your efforts. You did what had to be done, and what I was too weak to do. Killing is never easy. Goodbye, and be safe.
Right. Quickly check over here. Yeah, that's about what I thought it was. So, what's that? What else I got for quests? Excuse me. Oh, that's what it's for. It's for the animal pens. It's for feeding them. Go back to talk to him. Dig for treasure. I'll run that into, Alright, so I'll remember that. I'll figure out what that was last time. Next time, we're going to go talk to Paddy. Back. Harem. New harem. That fucking knot could go away. Hey, Conrad. Bloodroot. Shit. For some reason, B doesn't like to press as well, even though I hit it just as much. B never ends up translating as well.
You've been busy, I see. What do you think of our little island hideaway? They are a determined people, driven to tame the elements with nothing but the strong grip of their fingers, the will in their hearts. Sea or stone, they will batter down obstacles to reach their goals. Make no mistake about that.
I think the other thing we find out is that Verga aren't gone. There's gonna be some Verga here, so. Crunch it. Willing to bet I have to go hunting for extras every time I go down do an upgrade.
It's done, my liege. I am certain you'll be impressed. Incidentally, I've taken the liberty of inviting Cillian Keen from Cape Solace to serve the keep as your beast master. You can find him at the beast pen.
Thank you.
It's an exquisite beast pen, isn't it? Cillian and his beasts will be very comfortable there. No keep in Icebrine Coast can claim a beast pen as fine as this one. I have only just begun, my liege. Several texts I found in the keep refer to an unusually large armory beside the main structure. For this, I'll need 2 bundles of emberwood, 2 bundles of sailcloth, and 4 bundles of sea steel. Sea steel is usually found around the coast. I'll mark on your map where you're likely to find the crates. Once you get back, I'll get started on construction right away. Bye.
So it's going to be including all of these. This nice little surrounding keep here. Courtyard. Hell yeah. Merchants and shit. Fuck yes.
You must be the great liege that Paddy has been talking about. He kept going on and on about how magnificent and benevolent you are. Honestly, just agreed to move up here to get out of the wind. That town on the cliff was a bit breezy. Me?
Well, I
I'm
mean,
afraid I'm
look
not
what
for
you're wearing.
sale. Just kidding. I know that's not what you meant. Buy me a drink later, and maybe we'll talk. We were caught in a fog bank off the coast of the plains of Erethel, when another ship came looming out of the mists in front of us. The captain tried to avoid it, but we ran aground on a reef. The ship broke apart, and I washed up here. I only got a passing glance at the other ship, but I think the name began with a C. I've got quite the eclectic selection. Kind of out of necessity, seeing as we're in the middle of nowhere.
Interesting. What are they gonna be good for?
Watch out for scabs.
Cillian.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Cillian, the Beastmaster. I was trained to fight and bend the beast to mankind's service. Not skills in great demand here. We've never needed to fight, thanks to Akara's protection. And Order refuses to allow beasts in the village. I'm grateful that Alder did so much to provide for us, but I never fit in Cape Solace. Thinks highly of himself, but there's no one better to have on your side. Paddy promises the world, but he delivers it too. It's a fine pen, and any good beastmaster would be honoured to work. G'day.
Okay, so how does this work exactly? How does one... How do I get beasts for my beast pet? Can you relax? And this should not be network quality problem. Relax.
Yes, my liege. Paddy promises the world, but he delivers it too. It's a g'day.
Because I feel like that should be something I can control over. Pop in a grave hole here.
This island is quite fascinating. All the magic swirling about.
I've got nothing with the sockets.
A pleasure.
Nice. It's very Norse. My Ewa's gone. Gone. Like a wave that breaks into the sea stones. There one instant, gone the next. She was a soldier, a brave soul. Now her bones rest where she fell in battle, but her spirit rests with me. I go now to join her, our souls ascending into the blue. Farewell, may the waves take me with them. Aelfred. I want to check that one out real quick. Cool. Ah, so it connects to my other sash too. Cool. So remember that you can't get anything out of these. No. Ugly, let's finish exploring the top of this floor here. Fantastic. Let's go sit in my throne and save it there. Oh, I can't. Womp. Alright. Well, save it. Oop, nope, that's not what I want. Paranoia save. Alright, go to the main menu. And outro time. First off, have a little call out here. Happy Costello, another TV viewer, Bing Cortana, Casino Thanks Commander, Troop Dog, Extra Moral Go with him, Ice Wizards, Gina Ernestu, Joint Effort, Lisbeth Themed, Ramiro 16057. Thank you all for joining me in Clefty's Corner tonight, guys. Hopefully my content was entertaining and it satisfied your ids. That is the goal and the point of why we do these things and play these games. Be sure to tune in next Monday for more Kingdoms of Amalur as Medieval Monday continues. Pushing forward more now. So I'm more excited to do it because part of the reason why I was falling off is because I was getting aggravated at the way the setup out there was. It felt like shit. And now I really realize how much it felt like shit now that I have a proper setup. And that I can get this to work. We're going to be here every time, and as much as possible, I'm never going to miss a stream. I will hold up on that this time because it's not going to feel all fucked up. And like I'm just kind of bringing you shit content. Tomorrow, guys, is Tomb Raider Tuesday. We'll be doing another episode of Tomb Raider Legend, which it may be the last of the game. I'm pretty sure we're on the end stretch, last level or 2 levels, last area, last like bio area of the world destination. Wednesday I'm off, and my lovely wife and moderator, who we can thank for having this work, would be able to get Xbox in here, and my handy dandy and sexy new overlay stuff that you can see around my web camera there. I'm going to give her a little shout out. Wednesday will be hers, and she's going to be assimilating the corner to play a game that I bought on Steam, and that is I'm really enjoying, but it's like more right up her alley of what her backlog of like gaming history and shit is Northgard. So look forward to her debuting that, and she will probably be starting with the campaign, but there's a lot of extra stuff that could be done out of Northgard, so that was one of the reasons why I suggested it and kind of pushed it out, as I knew she would probably like it, and she was struggling with her kind of variety stream day content. And Northgard gives her almost as much to be able to do with it as her Saturday Diablo, so a lot of variety and things that she could do there and have a lot of different content, so that worked out. So she'll be assimilating the corner on those days, on Wednesdays, excuse me, I will, of course, be back on Thursday for the weekly Thursday in Valheim stream, with the server dedicated world and character Ustenheim and Ufer on Ustenheim for that I only play him on stream. I maybe like here and there for like 5-10 minutes just to quick refresh. What the fuck was I doing? Look at my past stream, look at where I left and things like that. Scan over past stream, look at where I left, figure out, right, okay, this is what I'm doing to be able to give them a promo, and then the next episode, what I'm doing as I go into the next week. Just kind of a quick overview prep. But I've made a bunch of other characters that I just play solo single on my own. He's not one of them. He's specifically for the stream for you guys. Friday will be Fantasy Friday again with Hollow Knight, Voidheart Edition. I'm anxious to dive back into that, especially now with the proper setup and everything, better quality to get through it. Saturday is back to Lex for Deus Ex Machina for her Diablo streams. Maybe continuing her main story character, or maybe starting a seasonal character, possibly seasonal, just to vary it up. Because she'll be starting a campaign with Northgard, so to have it not be campaign. Sunday will be back to me we'll try it again this time. It's gonna fuck it up, but try to knock it off. Get the finale of season 1 of Sunday Sportscast with Blood Bowl 2 out of the way, because again we're at the semi or final match right now, so it's only like 1 or 2 actual games to play left, because they may have like a bonus fund, something thrown in there or whatever, but that's going to end off the campaign, which will end off season 1, and Sunday Sportscast will go on a small hiatus, so it runs back and forth between the two features that are normally the off week from Sunday Sportscast, and have it feature trade-off back and forth. They'll both just get the spotlight for a little bit, while Sunday Sportscast is a hiatus between seasons. I have the next season all set up and ready and everything. I've made a custom team already. I just want to get kind of a breather in between. So that'll jump us back into Sundays in Space, as well as Seafaring Sundays. Seafaring Sundays we were playing through Maneater. We'll be getting episode 2. And Sundays in Space will be starting Dead Space 2. And that will be the next week, guys. So I think I've babbled enough. And thank you all for joining me in Clefty's Corner. And now, my little Cleftites, hopefully your ids are stimulated and you can go about your day. Leave the corner. Thanks for coming. Till next time. See ya.